Hello friends, welcome back. So this is going to be April, people born in April. This is the second half of February reading. Okay, are we good? Gonna clear the space. Right. Okie dokie. Something's going on with my left ear. Okay, here we are in the east coast of the United States, and it's windy out there. It's really windy. I think they said like 43 to 45 mile per hour winds last night. I could see it. A lot of a lot of stuff is blowing around. Like, I've had this dead branch swinging from the tree forever. It finally came down last night. That was wonderful. First thing in the morning, I look out my window. Pull up the shade, look out the window, and that branch is finally on the ground after watching it for, what, 2 years? Okay, be authentic. Anything else is exhausting. That's a nice new card. Look at that. April. Nice. Bitcoiners in April. What? Yes. Okay. Let's see what the Green Witch can tell us. Yeah, that wind. It's really a trip. Really a trip being out there. You really feel like your house gonna blow away like Dorothy. It's crazy. Take the dogs out on a leash, you're afraid you might lose them. And we're the worst because we come right off the farm field where it comes off. There's trees and grass and stuff as a windbreak, but man, that's strong winds. Anyway, autumn. Oh, look at that. Yeah, nice. Harvest. I think we're a little past that, but that's okay. To be honest, I'm still finding things in my freezer that were from 23 that are still fine, like, corn and things of that nature. Okay, anyway, autumn. Okay, bounty and balance. Great way to start. Autumn is a time to slow down. The high energy of summer's expansion calms and turns to slower rhythm. There's a space for acknowledgement and gratitude as the intense production of the previous season yields the crop. The autumn equinox is a time of balance when the hours of daylight and night are equal. The autumn card reminds you that balance is important, whether it means balancing work with appreciation for the harvest or balancing intake and output of energy. Don't overtax yourself. Remember to refuel in times of hard work. Have you been successful when it comes to balancing your work and personal life? If not, how can you strike a better balance? Well, I wonder if that's a little foreshadowing of a reading. Okay. Moonology. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Waxing crescent moon. I gotta look that up. Waxing crescent. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working toward whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your highest self to download the information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith. I am focused on what I want. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back, stay focused on moving forward. Be patient as events unfold. Dig a little deeper to find more courage. The waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase in the 8 main moon phases, but even if it's not the time of the waxing crescent moon when you pull this card, it still suggests you need to really pursue your dreams. It's the time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. Okay, commitment. That's what they're looking for. Commitment. Are you ready to commit? To arrive at being all, desire to be nothing. Well, that's interesting. Very, very thought-provoking. Very thought-provoking. Okay. So people born in April, not people, Bitcoiners born in April. Bitcoiners born in April, what kind of advice do they need for the second half of February in 25? Alright, let's see where we end up. You know, our tablet here. Ooh, so the moon. What is it? What is it? That's already mysterious. Is it a full moon to enlighten a waxing crescent? So it's a little slip. It's getting bigger. But yeah, moon. So there's things you don't see coming. Things happening in the background you're not aware of. It seems like you're sort of in the middle of whatever you're doing. King of Wands, so action. Someone who is, attractive, dynamic, successful. Is a king. So you're doing. Good at doing. That's your challenge. Are you good at doing? King's pretty high level, though. You might have been practicing for a while of this doing thing. Oh, Queen of Swords, so truth, austerity, precision, perhaps. Thinking about things. Ten of Cups. A lot of cards coming out that don't seem to fit together. Okay, let's keep going. Ten of Pentacles. They're not bad cards. Nine of Swords. That's the environment. Last man standing. Two of Cups. That's nice. Nice surprise. And ending up on strength. That's not bad. Okay, how many major arcanas? We have 1, 2, 3. But a lot of good cards. So it looks like the moon, the things that you don't see happening, or the illusion, perhaps. Mysterious. I think it's what you don't see. And how can you act when you don't see? And here she is. This is as far as you can see, because this is knowledge, thoughts and words. So this is the knowledge you already have, but it's a queen. uh, you're seeking more higher knowledge. You're seeking higher knowledge. Is that, are you seeking it in divine ways, or are you seeking it in personal ways, or are you in school? You're seeking knowledge. You're learning. On your own or with teachers, but it's a good thing because you're at the Ten of Cups here. So by learning, you're at the Ten of Cups, and this should make you really, really happy because this is like everything you wanted. It's happening. This is what I want. But there's things unseen, and you're worried about that. And usually this is a negative card, but I think the skill here is that you don't let things just pass. If you see something that doesn't look right, you think about it. You stay on top of it. Think about it. But you're in a really good place. You're secure. You're happy. You want to stay here. You have to figure out how to transition from here into the new thing, because this isn't all created by Bitcoin, but it eventually needs to be. Because Bitcoin will be the only thing left. So be sure there's enough Bitcoin, but also, you know, transition your other assets. But you're still the last man standing, and that's because you're a Bitcoiner. You've done a lot of these things, and now you're at Bitcoin, and that's the environment. Is you're not coming to this as a fresh puppy. You've been there. You've been around the block. You have experience and knowledge, and you've taken many, many actions. Probably silver, gold, stocks, blah, 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 blah. Right? Treasuries, bonds, whatever. Okay, but this is Two of Cups coming together with like-minded people, and that's the hope, is you will find your tribe. And the final outcome is strength, which means it really, it's not critically important one way or the other how this spins out, because you're going to succeed. You're a Bitcoiner. You're going to make it through this. Whatever challenges are, well, that's what they are. But you also kind of, pick out things and create challenges. That's kind of one of your skills. But then you turn them into, something called wisdom. So this is a skill not that you're in your head all the time. It's a skill that you take things, you learn things, you incorporate that into who you are, and you truly understand them, and then you are able to find a happy life with others. But you still use your head to get where you need to get. You think things through. You don't let things just pass you by. I hope this doesn't mean you're blind to things, because this is a skill. And this is, I think, more about life experience than blindness. That's the way I'm seeing it, because here you are, last man standing. That's the environment. It's the end. We're coming to the end. We're coming to a point where, only the strong are going to survive, and you're one of them. You're one of the strong. If you're questioning what I'm saying, the card's right here. You're one of the strong ones, That's why the strong ones are coming together, Bitcoiners, and we're helping each other. We're, supporting one another. We're supporting other people, other Bitcoiners' ideas, and that's what the conference was all about anyway. So I don't think this is a bad thing. I think that this is you with your life experience saying, no, I look for these things and I take them in and I process them and transmute them and turn them into wisdom. Because she's very wise. She's not the king, but she's the queen. And maybe there's more things she knows, because she's very, very, very wise. He is too, but I don't know. It's a different kind of a wisdom. That's why there's two of them. Men can't be women and women can't be men. It's just the way it is. House. They're different things. House. So this is your community, your home, or your safe place, I guess. And death. Is that what you're afraid of? Is that what this is not like, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Not with all these great cards. 1, 2, 3. 3 major arcana. In really critical places. How you show up, the final outcome, and the short-term goal. And the key. I don't know if it's the key to the death is community. Oh, the key to the house. Yeah, death is the key to the house. Death. Take those thoughts, transmute them, get rid of them. That's the key to the house. That's the key to your home and your safety and your security and everything you want that's good in your life. Is to transmute that energy, to notice things and be vigilant and see stuff, and when you see it, you take it in right away, you figure it out. Because you don't like things that you can't understand and you can't see. You want a full moon, not a waxing crescent. Well, you do want a waxing crescent because it's getting bigger. But you want a full moon to be able to see and learn. And you're committed to learning. The knowledge is going to be the key. Okay, anyway. So, finally got the end of Supernatural done. Watched the last 3 seasons. Wow, what an ending. Really, wow, what an ending. But in honor of that, my milestone, I was stuck at season 12 for almost 10 years. Anyway. Is that true? I guess it could be. Anyway, in honor of Supernatural being finished and having it be a great show, which everyone I recommend should watch this show. It's great. 15 seasons, it gotta be great. Yeah, in honor of that, I'm saying, the Hierophant. Perfect. Billy, she's death. You'll understand that if you watch this show. But anyway, the Hierophant. This is the rules. This is how life works and how things go. And that's a good card for you right now. Let's read the book, because that's fun too. The Hierophant. The Hierophant respects and values tradition, order, and the rules, much like Billy, the Reaper, and later the New Death, who takes a role as keeper of the natural order very seriously. The Hierophant Tarot card advises you to put order to chaos, using time-honored structures and traditions. Now isn't the time for rebellious or questioning the status quo. Showing respect for established institutions and hierarchies will benefit you in the long run. Well, there you go. And that's what you like anyway. You're kind of, staid. You want to have the right way to do things. That's how your life looks. Very organized and very methodical. Very intentional. Very thoughtful. And that's also another major arcana. That's cool. Like I said, she was very instrumental at the end of the last 3 seasons. She plays an important role. So you gotta get up to 12 and then 12, 13, 14. Or 13, 14, 15. Anyway. Dragonfly. That's fun. We have a lot of these in spring. This is a natural area for them, I think, because it's so wet. there's a lot of ponds and rivers and things in New Jersey that are natural habitats for dragonflies, and also things that grow that they like to eat. Wild things that grow that they like to eat. Anyway, I gotta get in the air here. In the air. Okay. A long time ago, I used to play this little game called, oh, I can't remember. Anyway, my name was Dragonfly in the game. And I must have gone past it. Animal Crossing. I used to play Animal Crossing. And it was, my name in the game was Dragonfly. I remember going on that little train. That was fun. Anyway, Dragonfly, master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still? Dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. Sees clearly, joyful, and magical. Well, I think that's all true about you. Sees clearly, magical. And even though this one is blindfolded, like I said, this is your ability to be like the hermit and use the information that you learn and go internally. And when you do go internally, all the other things that you've learned are also there lined up, and you quiet yourself and you meditate, and it bothers you, but you transmute that energy into this, because you think things through and act appropriately and act accordingly in the physical world when you do act. And the challenge is knowing when to act and how. And you know how to do that, because here's your success. And that's because you've been through a lot. Not only do you think a lot, you've been through a lot. You know, there's eight of swords, but nine of wands. It's similar in that this is, you know, in your head about it, of all these things, but this is physically experiencing all these things. But you have friends. The hopes and fears are the people that come to you won't be, but they will be friends. And there's strength. You are strong. Never forget that you are really, really strong. Okay, well, there's your reading. Anyway, kind of did a double time on that one, because I think we needed to tie things up at the end. And it's, you know, it's certainly not over. But remember, strength, the Hierophant. You know how to navigate the rules, and you look for things that are out of place, and you sort through them so that you can transmute them. That's a really valuable skill. All right. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, please. Share if you would, because I need a lot of views. And thanks for watching till the end. And I'll see you around.